Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back to That's Some Idea. I'm Erica. If you are returning, hey. If you are new here, hit the subscribe button and come hang out. It's been a minute. For me at least, my little guy has not been feeling well, so mom duties have taken over. So I am sharing today. I am an absolute big believer in self-care and taking time for yourself. And I am a big believer in spa days. You should give yourself a spa day because you deserve it. So I went to Dollar Tree and I have been stocking up on things for a spa day for myself because I can get run down too and I need a spa day. And I have a massive haul of all of the beauty products, some of the things that are going viral on TikTok, some things that I am restocking my bathroom stuff with, my bathroom stash, and then sort of reworking my supplies, especially in the nail area, because it's the time for me to get my act together. So I'm going to share all of that with you. Grab yourself a drink. I am drinking dragon green tea on ice. And let's get into this large spa day haul. Okay, a couple of things that I am re-upping on. I grabbed a April Spa Bath and Shower exfoliating bath cloth. I tend to like these a little better than loofahs. They do a little bit better of a job of exfoliating for me. And I will replace these about every 90 days, every 3 months, just to keep them, fresh and clean. And this time I grabbed the one that was citrus infused. So I'm excited for this. This is going into my bathroom stash. And then something else that I re-upped on is a powder puff. And I have been using the dusting powder from Dollar Tree and infusing it with oils and perfumes. I got a really nice Chanel oil from France while I was there. So I've been using that. So I wanted to get another one of these just to keep this, fresh and clean. So grabbed one of those to go back into the bathroom stash. And then let's go, no rhyme or reason, we'll just start picking up. So for spa day, I did find this was new and it's not a Dollar Tree product. This is called Relax by Tea Towel. I hope I'm saying that correctly and I'm not butchering that. But this is a mother of pearl soap and sponge in one, and it's supposed to have a lightening effect. And it looks like this. And it does feel like a harder soap, but it does have some give to it. So you can tell the sponge is in there. So pick that up for myself. And then I have said on other hauls, in my master bathroom, I have a 2-person jet tub. It's huge. So a lot of water goes into it. So I love to put bath bombs in it for the ambiance. I definitely heed the warnings about pH balance because that tub is so big, the bath bombs get diluted. So I grabbed this for funsies, just because it's stinking cute. This is a bath bomb by Body Raves, and it's called On Ice, and it's popsicle scented. Yes, just for fun. So we grabbed that for the jet tub. And then we hit the jackpot on clay masks, multi-use packaging of clay mask. And I've always said, if I can get more use out of $1.25 packaging for a mask, it's going in my cart. And so I grabbed all of the clay masks that I could find by the brand Bio Miracle. I have an oily T-zone. I'm a combination oily skin, and my T-zone is the area that gets oily. And I love to use clay masks to absorb the oil on my face, and then I can moisturize after the clay mask is done. I don't typically use some of the more like jelly prone masks or like heavy lotion masks, because those tend to make my face more oily. So my skin likes the clay mask. Your skin, others may have dry skin, others may not have really, really sensitive skin. So just pay attention to what your skin is telling you. But Biomiracle had all of these clay masks, and I got the clay mask in tea tree. And this is to purify and refresh the complexion. And then I got the one in honey clay for hydrating and nourishing. And then I got the peel off black sugar extract. This calms redness, reduces irritation. It's more like an exfoliant. And then I got the fig clay mask, and this instantly deep cleans and nourishes. And that's what that looks like. And I'm just looking at all of the ingredients on the back of these, and I'll explain why. And then I got the pink clay and peach cleansing and firming mask. That's what that one looks like. I just love these packaging. And you can tell there's a good amount of product in here. So that's wonderful. And then I got lemon and mint clay mask to purify and invigorate. I love this stuff. And the last one I got was a peel off face mask for fall. It's pumpkin. And this is to calm redness and reduce irritation. And so the reason that I was looking at all of these masks is because these clay masks have what's called bentonite clay in them. And I love bentonite clay because it is a fantastic oil absorber on your face without feeling like it's stripping your skin, stripping the barrier on your skin. It reduces the oil and allows you to moisturize after you use the clay mask. So definitely love bentonite. Check the ingredients if you like clay mask, but I was so excited just to hit the jackpot. I mean, into the cart they went. You cannot go wrong. And then I did grab two single sheet face mask. I grabbed one by Miss Spa. This is anti-pollution. This is revitalizing. It shields skin from harsh environmental factors. And I know the months are getting colder, so when the air gets drier, you want to protect your skin. And Miss Spa is a woman-owned company. Grab that. And then I grabbed one sheet mask by Enule. I hope I'm saying that right, but it's Korean Beauty, Enule. And this is the Daily Care sheet mask, the rice sheet mask. And if the light's not gonna play with us here, we'll grab that. Love those. And then to help with these sheet masks, something that I like to do, and I picked this up as well. This has been at Dollar Tree, but this is by Eco Tools, and it is a mini rose quartz facial roller. And I love to use these with the sheet face masks because you can use this once you put the sheet mask on to roll it onto your face, to massage it onto your face, to make sure that all the serums and the goodiness that's in here absorbs into your skin. And it's a nicer massage in than just using your fingers to spread. So grab that for that purpose. And then Dollar Tree they put out a dupe to the Sol de Janeiro body butter. And they called it Brazilian Soul. I think I've gotten it as well. And it smells lovely. This time they came out with that Brazilian Soul Dollar Tree version of Sol de Janeiro by Spa Luxury in a hydrating hand mask. Love this. And an exfoliating foot mask. I mean, we are gonna have a spa day. Yes, we are. We're gonna put these on, we're gonna sit back, and we're gonna let them do their thing. So I grabbed a set for myself to try. And then some things that I've been seeing a lot on TikTok, which I'm fascinated by as well. I started looking at this more this year. We've paid attention a lot to our face, and I love using some of the several of the serums from Dollar Tree. The Skin Nutrients line is, I've been using that for years and love using that serum. All those serums that are in those little brown glass bottles, those are great. Something new that they've been doing is the rest of the body. And I've been seeing these on TikTok, and I was so excited that I found them. These are the face and body oils, and these are infused with both vitamin C and retinol. So it's not just your face that needs it. Your neck, your décolletage area, your legs, your arms can all use it. So I grabbed one of the Spa Essentials in Glow with vitamin C for the daytime. And I grabbed the other, the Smooth Retinol Repair for nighttime, the face and body serum oil. I love this. I'm so excited for this. So picked up those. And the other thing I saw that people were saying was really good for combination oily skin and all skin types really was the Global Beauty Care Rice Water line. And I grabbed the Rice Water Foaming Enzyme Cleanser, Facial Enzyme Cleanser. That's not coming out, is it? It's just not. Facial Enzyme Cleanser. I grabbed one of those. And I also grabbed the toner in the rice water as well. So excited. This has rose essence and rice ferment filtrate. And then it is mineral oil free, paraben free, alcohol free, and it's not tested on animals, which is great because it's not going to dry out your skin. You don't want the ones with alcohol. So excited for these. The other thing that I also picked up was also by Spa Essentials. Excited for this. This is the Super Greens Vitality Serum, and this is with spinach and hyaluronic acid. I love this green and pink combo. I love this. And I also grabbed the Brightening Eye Serum and by Super Greens. And this is with kale and vitamin C. So you could even put that on in the morning under your eyes before you put on makeup. That will keep your under eyes hydrated and protected. So love that. And then I also, I've also seen these on TikTok as well. And I really like these as well. These are the clarifying toner pads. And I also like using these because these have witch hazel in them. And witch hazel is a fantastic toner for your face, especially if you have an oily T-zone. So these are the Global Beauty Care toner pads. Picked up one of those for myself. And then the Onyx Professional brand has just been, in several of my hauls popping off. At Dollar Tree, I picked up, this is 14 ounces for $1.25. The Beach Vacay Foaming Body Scrub. Yes, spa day. I have that in the shower. Yes, into the cart it went. One of those. And this was new. When I saw it, I was like, how is that gonna work? But then when you read it, you're like, oh wait, yeah. This is also by Onyx Professional. This is the Heating Foot Lotion. Results in 3 minutes, and it's in warm vanilla. And this is 2.2 full ounces, and it helps relieve aching feet, and it helps improve blood flow. So if you are someone that's on your feet all day, and maybe you're not necessarily wearing the compression socks or the compression, calf sleeves, so to speak, or you do have a history of diabetes in the family, or you yourself have, diabetes, keeping blood flow to your feet is so, so, so important. So this, I was like, let's try this. And in the winter time, see how it goes. So something to think about. Picked up one of those. And then I picked up a couple of things down the makeup aisle. I grabbed the Be Pure Sheer Nude Hydrating Lip Oil, and it looks like this. And this has hyaluronic acid, and this is paraben-free and phthalate-free. So picked up that for myself on spa day. And the other things that I grabbed from Be Pure, this was also new to me. This is a plumping glossy lip balm, and it's a Just Click container, and this is in plum. I love this color. I think this color is beautiful. So I grabbed that, and I grabbed 2 of their dual cream eyeshadows. These colors are so pretty. These are really neutral to wear during the day and really easy to go on. I grabbed the Pink Pearl, and this is what it looks like, and it's a dual color, you can see there. And then I grabbed the Frosty Lilac. You can see the 2 different colors. Love that. So excited. And then another brand that has come into Dollar Tree in the makeup aisle is Le Mercier. And some people call it Le Mercier or Le Mercier. It's French. And L-E, so French lesson for everybody. L-E is Le Mercier. And this is what it looks like. And I grabbed the Stunning Satin Limp Tint. And I don't think this has a color, it has a name to it. It just says velvety matte texture, but it's this really sort of pretty, almost like a deep wine color, like a burgundy color. And I just love that. So I picked that up as well. But if you see this line at Dollar Tree, it's Le Mercier. Love it. So excited. And then I have mentioned, I grow my nails long. These are my natural nails. I grow them long because the pads underneath, I have very sensitive skin underneath. And if I cut my nails really short, the pads underneath tend to get really dry and cracked and brittle, and they bleed. So I keep my nails long to protect that skin, and I do a lot of moisturizing of my hands and then also of my cuticles and just the nail bed itself. But I don't always take time to myself to paint my nails. And that's really therapeutic for me, and I need to be better at it. So I grabbed some things to help with that more, to up my stash, and then I have had to clear out some of my old nail polish that's obviously expired, because nail polish does expire, and I'll turn the camera around and show you here in a minute. But the first thing I picked up was by Be Pure. This is a nail clipper, and it's made with recyclable materials. And I loved it because it just was such a nice ergonomic shape that you could, you know, when you're trimming long fingernails like I do, you could shape the nail better. So pick that one up. And then also by Be Pure, I picked up the vitamin E infused nail file. And I was intrigued by this because this nail file is 180 grit. And with that kind of grit, it's much easier for me to shape my nails after I trim them down to get them to the right look and feel that I want them to be at. So one of those, and with vitamin E infused, that's great, because again, that helps me. And then again with Onyx Professional, I grabbed a packet of the Strip It Down acetone nail polish remover wipes, and you get 20 wipes in the bag. $1.25, into the cart it went. Yes, it did. So grab that. And then, like I said, I went hog wild on some nail polish. I did. I'm gonna turn the camera around and show you all what I ended up doing. Hold tight. Okay, so I did go a little hog wild, and I grabbed several nail polishes from the Candy Moyo line. And then I grabbed 2 from Color Vibe. And I'll start down here at the end. These to me are really fall and winter colors. And I was really excited to just sort of up my nail polish game with, you know, some darker blue tones. This one's more like a blue gray. And then we get into more of like the, from lighter to darker of these more like copper and brick tones and more orangey tones, and moving down into some of those really nice neutral greens. and then more into like the mauves and the purples. And then from Color Vibes, these are called foil finish. So they have a little bit more of a like glitter effect to them, or a shine effect to them, whereas these are all more neutral. So I did end up going a little wild, but I honestly really needed to replace a lot of my nail polishes because things had just expired. And then the last couple of things in this haul are candles and books, because you need the ambiance and you need something to read while you're having your spa day. So I did end up grabbing 2 candles. They look like this in these pretty colored glass containers. And I don't know if you can see them very well, but they have like little fleur-de-lis on them. You kind of see that in the light. And I thought they were so pretty. This first one is pistachio and mandarin. And this definitely smells like a body butter. Ugh, just like a lotion. So excited for this one. And the other one I grabbed was golden honeysuckle. And this is very sweet. This smells very sweet. If you are not a floral person, just not heavy into florals, honeysuckle is kind of a nice alternative because the floral scent is muted by the sweetness of the honey. So just if you're ever in the market for a different style of candle, honeysuckle is a wonderful scent. So picked up one of those. And the last 2 things are books. These were hardback. These are $1.50. The first one I grabbed is Nocturne, a novel by Alyssa Wees. And it looks like this. It has a little ballerina on it. And when I read it, I thought it sounded like the Phantom of the Opera. And it says, in this haunting lyrical fantasy set in the 1930s Chicago, a talented ballerina finds herself torn between her dreams and her desires when she's pursued by a secretive patron who may be more than he seems. In another life, I was a ballerina, and this absolutely reminded me of the Phantom of the Opera. So I think this is going to be a really good read. And then the last book I grabbed this one, and I think this book is just beautiful. The artwork on it is just beautiful. This is called The Dark Descent by Kaylin Josephson, and I'm sorry if I'm butchering that. But it says, if the rules won't bend, break them. And it says 100 riders, 4 races, 1 winner. The Russell family is famous throughout the Enderlin land as breeders of enchanted horses. So magic is involved in this. But their prestige is no match for their rising debt. To save her family's ranch, Makira Russell is left with only one option. Enter the Illinaire, a treacherous cross-country horse race known as much for its high body count as its enticing prize money. So this should be a fun read as well. Excited. And that is everything that I grabbed this time for a massive spa day. Let us all know in the comments below if you are treating yourself to a spa day. Treat yourself. You deserve it. And I will see you all on the next go around.